Meet Natalie. Natalie loves books.
This is your brain on books. Any questions? And this is Angela. She's a very serious jazz singer.
Shooby-dooby-dooby-doop-doop-doo. And sure, we both like to stay informed, but this world sometimes, am I right? You know what we need? 30 minutes of meditation.
Pop culture meditation.
So we're here to remind you.
We get it. You're smart. But right now, take a deep breath and put your books down.
And action, Jackson. And action, Natalie. Hello.
Click, click. Click, click.
Welcome back to another episode, ladies and gentlemen, of Put Your Books Down.
Angela, thank you so much for having me.
You are so welcome.
Much
Natalie,
appreciated.
what started as just a little podcast between two lady friends has just now swept the world.
Into a little podcast started by two wonderful sister souls.
Lady friends.
Mm-hmm.
Have I told you lately that you just look so pretty?
You haven't, and I appreciate that. Have I told you how beautiful you are?
No, but I really do appreciate that.
Well, cheers.
Cheers to you. I'll drink to that. Okay. Yeah.
What are you drinking? Is that one of your tea?
This is one of my
concoctions.
It's another one of my tea bag concoctions. This time it's turmeric bliss tea. Turmeric is very, very good for you, by the way.
Very good for your joints. Yeah.
And in it, I did have a little bit of liqueur in there, but I've also got this Fireball on board.
Nice.
So, it's just nice and soothing for the winter weather. It feels nice
Fireball.
on my vocal cords. I'm a singer, so I like to keep things nice and moist in the vocal cord region.
Do you have like a cloth with you in case you spill anything? Or
cloth? Don't like that
I'm
word.
not playing with fire here. Go on.
Because you know where
I
that's
don't
going.
Do it.
People heard the
Got
episode.
it.
They
Got
know
it.
where this is going. Okay.
Got it, please.
Anyway, okay. Welcome to Put Your Books Down, everybody. Natalie and I are nothing if not a couple of weirdos. And so we have been saying for a very, very, very long time that John Candy's character in
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
In Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, what is his name? What's his character's name? Del? No, not Del.
Dale.
Dale. Okay. Natalie has been saying for years that he's her life coach. Like that you actually think of him as like someone you look up to, like when he talks, you like really want to be like him.
Well, he said that he had the scene in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles where he said, Steve Martin was giving him shit and like being mean to him, and he said, you want to be mean to me, fine. I like me. My wife likes me. That I was little and I was like, okay. Well,
that's
like
like
me.
the pillar of self-esteem. Like I like me, my wife likes me, So what I thought we would do today is we're gonna play a little game, and I made this game up. So
she sure did.
I think it's gonna work for us. We like to play some games.
Yeah.
So what I thought is let's choose in the vein of John Candy or Dale or whatever. As a life coach, what are some other professions that we would have celebrities and or characters as?
Dead or alive,
character or real person, like whatever. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say the scenario. I'm going to tell you, where I think what the scenario is for you. And then I'm going to tell you who I went ahead and got for you.
Chose for me.
I chose for
you.
So
we're choosing for each other, correct?
Yes. I've chosen some people to help you through.
We can do pushback if
we can do pushback.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because a lot of these I think would work that I chose would work for both of us.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, some of them, maybe not, but let me just start off so that the listeners understand what we're doing here. For example, Natalie, I know that you have been wanting to change your hair, and I know you've been, different times in your life, you've wanted to get experimental with things. And so I went ahead and booked you an appointment with a great new hairstylist. He hasn't been doing, a lot of people's hair. He really just only takes like his best clients. It's Carrot Top.
Oh.
So you're welcome.
Oh.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Oh, by the way, the name of the game is You're Welcome.
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
So
I
Carrot
guess,
Top is going to go ahead and
think
start doing your hair.
Carrot Top.
Mm-hmm.
So not
You're welcome.
only is
Mm-hmm.
he in charge of my hair, which like
Mm-hmm.
I'm particular about my hair,
Yeah.
and I
Yep.
have a fabulous
You
hairstylist
do have a
slash
fabulous
brother in my
hairstylist.
life, Joey Edwards.
I love that guy.
But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay.
But yeah, I
So
mean, I
not
just
only
know
do
that.
you want him to do my hair, but I have to spend time with him.
Yep. Yeah. You're gonna have to
Okay.
talk to him, spend time with
Mm.
him, and I think
Mm-hmm.
he'd be really good. So you don't think that I should? You don't want to go see him?
I
Is that what you're
don't.
saying? You don't want to go
That's
see Carrot
exactly what I'm
Top?
saying. And
Okay.
so
Cool.
now I am seeing that I took the wrong approach.
I think you took
And
the exact right approach.
my answers for you are sincere.
Ernest? Oh, okay. Well, mine might be. Yeah.
For your hairstylist,
Yep.
I was just thinking,
Mm.
I mean, just a minute ago, you were kind of griping about your hair and,
Yeah, I was.
this and that. And I'm like, but you always like, you love a good highlight.
I
You
do.
love a good highlight. And so for your hairstylist, I chose the woman I think is the queen of hair.
Yeah.
In the celebrity world, and I was gonna, and so she would know a few things. So I chose Jennifer Aniston for your
Oh,
hairstylist.
that was nice of you. Oh,
I
how
know.
sweet. Oh,
Clearly
you were so
too nice.
sweet.
Yeah, clearly too nice.
Wow. Gosh. That's going to that's going to be cool. Okay. Well, the next one.
Have fun with that. And I'm sure
yeah.
she seems amazing. And I'm
Yeah.
sure you guys will become best friends, and I'll
Mhm.
be hanging out talking to Carrot Top about all my problems.
Yep, you got it. Okay.
Okie dokie.
So for the next one, I figured, we always need a good therapist. You always need a good therapist, no matter where you are in your life.
Agreed.
You need somebody to talk to that's not
Big
your
on
family,
mental
your
health
friends.
over at Put Your Big Time.
Totally.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking for you, somebody who might be a really good therapist, because I know how you like ladies, like to be like your therapist. Like I like female therapists, don't you?
Yeah, I'm all into female doctors and all that. And
yeah,
now.
And I like them to be a little older too. But I want them to be cool and hip and everything. So I chose for you, Cher. Cher is your therapist.
Love it.
She's your therapist because she's just going to be like, "Do you believe
and
in life after love?" And that's all she has to do is ask you
I don't
that.
know what kind of work we're going to get done, because I'm just going to be she's going to be distracting with the fact that it's Cher.
Yeah.
And also, her coolness. She's too cool for me. She's
I don't know though.
Cool
Think about all the things she could say
I don't
to you.
want a therapist that's too cool. That's way cooler
she's
than
not
me.
too cool for you. Cher is not too cool for you. Plus, she'll be like, you'll tell her one of your problems, and she'll just be like, "If I could turn back time."
So all I'm gonna do is want to sing with her and be like, "Can we turn this into a lesson?"
Yes, and then if you get really, really terrible, then she'll just be like, "Snap out of it!"
Yeah.
See?
She'll slap me across the face and tell me to snap out of it.
Therapist.
Which I respond well to, as you have done to me in the past.
I know.
Because you had to do during a panic attack.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Okay, yeah. I'm into that.
You like Cher.
So I also have had a decision for your therapist.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I did a man and a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said it could be either or. Well, I think either or. I think so for you, Angela, I thought that somebody that could get really in your brain while entertaining you, and also like with major depth, is Robin Williams or Amy Poehler. I think you would respond well to Amy Poehler. I think she does that podcast that we love, Dr.
Sheila. Say more. With Dr. Sheila.
And it just sounds like I think she's cool. I just think she's cool. But I thought Robin Williams or Amy Poehler would be a great therapist for you.
Well, you know that Robin Williams is my guardian angel. I mean, like me and the Mother God. We both have
not
Robin
like
Williams as. Mm-hmm. But I had Robin Williams on my list too, but I didn't put down anything for him because I wasn't sure what he would be to you. And I was like, he has to be somebody really, really important. And I mean, a therapist would be good. Yeah.
Yes.
Especially like the Good Will Hunting Robin Williams. Like,
I couldn't handle it.
It's not your fault.
Oh,
it's not your fault.
I mean, my actual therapist did that to me a lot. And sometimes I would like break and kind of laugh because I'd be like, oh my God, in my head, like what's happening right now is super important, but this is actually what it's like. This was it's almost like a Good Will Hunting. And like, it's the thing that, my family all do to each other, but like, I mean, that was like that's a real tactic.
Yeah. No,
doing
it's like
that.
a thing. It's not your
Yeah.
fault. It's like really a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like
But
crying
we didn't
laughing.
hug. There was no hugging
Right.
allowed.
Yeah. No hugging.
Um,
I don't like therapists. That's not, you shouldn't, I don't think hugging is appropriate
well,
for
I
therapists.
learned that really quickly.
Right. That's right.
All I did was
right.
ask.
Right.
And I,
right. Yeah.
she said no. So that's also when I realized this is my therapist because she's going to teach me boundaries.
Right.
And
Yep.
she did.
And she sure did.
She
That's
sure
right.
did.
Okay, so moving along,
Okay.
I also came up with, it's hard out here for a pimp, like when you're a pimp, like how you and I are. I mean that in a figurative term, ladies and gentlemen. Although I did just watch Hustle and Flow, and I got to tell you, it's great.
Again?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
It's really good.
It's like a thing with
Hustle
you.
and Flow is such a good movie.
Love Hustle.
I just love when Taraji breaks out into song and she's like, it's hard out here for a pimp. And she's like, they're like, sing it out. And she just finally sings it out. And then she hears herself for the first time and it's all mixed.
Is amazing.
It's like amazing. Okay, anyway. So I was thinking, because of the fact that, you're a woman about town, you need an accountant. Right?
Sure.
You need an accountant. You need somebody who's going to help you manage your money. You need somebody who's going to tell you what to do with your money. Somebody who's going to have your best interests at heart,
Sure. Yeah.
And so who I've chosen for you is Carmela Soprano. You're
welcome.
You're welcome. You're
brilliant.
welcome. You're welcome. Because she's going to be hiding your cash, girlfriend.
Which I like. I want that.
She's going to go hide your cash out in the yard.
I'm into it. I like buried suitcases full of like, and I mean suitcases. I mean like, what are those like duffel bags? Duffel bag full of
duffel
cash.
Bags. Yep, duffel bags full of cash. Yeah, like that.
Well,
you need her, and she's not going to try to like judge you for taking out some.
I don't know.
Well, Carmela's
though bossy, and I think I'd have to go ask for money.
You probably would.
She's not going to just like let me go get my duffel bag in the yard.
I know, but Carmela knows that you got to have your rings, your jewelry, your nails, your hair, your tan, your like all that
my
stuff.
Superficial materialistic characteristics. Sure.
Yes. She's not going to be mad at you about that.
My minks. Yeah, me.
Your mink.
My $50,000 watches, all that shit that I have. Yeah, no.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Like she understands like that it's hard out here for a PIMP named Natalie, and she knows that you got to get that cashish on hand.
What's so interesting is that you were bringing up PIMP because the accountant I chose for you.
Oh yeah,
was Jay-Z.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he's a PIMP. I mean, there's like a song.
Make it rain.
Big Pimpin'.
Yes. Big Pimpin'. Okay? Yeah. Big Pimpin'.
So I thought that Jay-Z could help you with investments. I think he could like enhance like an entrepreneur side of you that I think is already there.
Sure.
I think like with your music career, I think he would just like blow you up while musicians managing your money.
Yeah. Because musicians have to be more than just musicians now. You can't make money on the music.
He would make you like a Rihanna conglomerate, like you'd be entire, like a Beyonce, like you'd be like an entire empire.
There are going to be I'm going to be in tights before you know it. Like in high heels and tights.
I'm telling you.
On stage.
I'm just telling you. I think that he would like, make all of it happen.
Get Jay-Z on the horn right now.
Just saying.
Get him on the horn.
I'll call him later.
Yeah. Give him a buzz. I like it. Now, this next one, I don't know how you're going to feel about this.
Oh, good.
I know that you really like this guy, and he's a gentle soul, okay? And I think that when you go in for gynecological appointments, you need to have
it's not going to be a guy, I can tell you that.
Soul. Yeah, but maybe when you hear who it is, you'll change your mind.
If it's Mr. Rogers, I'm going to be very upset.
It's not.
Okay.
I thought it would be good to have somebody who's just, eye level right there, right off the bat.
If it's Danny DeVito,
It's Danny DeVito. You're welcome.
Yeah, I knew it.
You're welcome. Danny DeVito is your new gynecologist.
He's
got Riz,
come on. Yeah, he also has fat fingers. So also, I am a lucky person. I don't have to really have those appointments.
You know what?
Any longer.
You're right. You're right. But
given, I just I don't know.
You don't have to say much more. You don't need to say much
could
more.
Be in the stirrups when Danny DeVito enters the room.
He doesn't even need to like prop the bed up. He's just right there. You know,
it
he's
doesn't
just
sound
right
very
there.
professional.
Well,
when
that's
you
just,
say it, like, sure.
I don't know. Did you
Well-
know that he used to also be a hairdresser? Speaking of,
Is that for real?
yes,
I think I
apparently
did.
Frank told me that he used to work for his mother's hair salon. I didn't-
Oh,
So we need to maybe double check that. Maybe Frank was lying to me. but
so
I think
what
it's
you're
true.
saying is Danny DeVito
Mhm.
could just be my like one-stop shop,
Exactly. He could
like
braid
for everything. I'm sure he's a great therapist too. And let's see how he is with
I'm so
money.
sorry.
I'll
And
just go to Danny DeVito for
just
everything.
go to him for everything.
I'm just gonna go to Danny
just,
DeVito.
That's just do. You're welcome.
Do you know what? Speaking of OBGYNs, the one I chose for you.
Oh.
I'm way too nice to you.
Well, you are. I feel like you're giving me like really good ones, and I'm.
Yeah.
No, I gave you Cher. I gave you Cher.
Thank you. Yes. So
I gave
for
you Carmela.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You're right. Thank you. For your OBGYN, I thought that you needed somebody that you could kind of like banter. It's female.
Yeah.
That like, a woman who understands a woman's body.
Yes.
And that could keep it light, but also someone you could talk to, but like whatever they say, good news or bad news, is delivered in a tone that you would receive really well.
Is it Jane Lynch?
No, it's Jennifer Coolidge. It's close. It's Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh my gosh, yes! Yeah, she's like, oh wow, you look like you're really. Yeah, she would.
I mean, I think that she would
get in there
make the appointment not suck so bad.
Right, and she would probably just be like, everything's
nobody
okay.
wants to go. No, it's not like that's not a nobody.
Nobody.
Back in the day when I remember having to really do that. Which,
when you have, if I'm gonna have anybody looking under my hood, it's gonna be Jennifer Coolidge.
Right,
Yeah,
I feel like she'd be like a safe, cool.
Yeah.
OBGYN, non-judgmental.
Right. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I know. You're welcome.
Okay, thanks.
Sure.
So I did have somebody else for you, but I don't think that this person. I think this would be like an unfortunate thing that you could have. That would be really
like another one. Like Danny DeVito is my gynecologist.
I've got two really good ones, but I've got a kind of an unfortunate one. Unfortunately, you had to have surgery. I'm so sorry.
Again?
I'm so sorry. You had to have surgery. It was just in a scenario.
I don't have any organs left. What happened?
Plain pretend scenario. Okay.
Is it finally my partial frontal lobe lobotomy that I've wanted since I was 14?
Yep.
Okay.
And your brain surgeon is Hannibal Lecter. You're welcome. You're not welcome. That wasn't very nice.
Well, I don't want it eaten out. I don't want my brain, my frontal lobe eaten.
I'm sorry. That
by
wasn't
a
very
psychopath.
Nice one. That wasn't a very nice one. That wasn't very nice. Sorry.
Well, because I mean,
I was just trying to be cheeky.
I'm not trying to flatter myself that Hannibal Lecter would choose just because he performed a surgery, like he would want to eat my frontal lobe, like whatever brain.
He finds your brain fascinating.
But I just find it, that puts me in a very vulnerable situation.
Chianti and some fava beans.
And he might just kill me, Angela.
Well, I think if he's going to eat your brain, he probably is going to kill you.
Not if it's just the frontal lobe.
True. That's true.
You can just slice that.
Can't you just
off.
Is that the one where you go in through the eyeballs with the thing? Like
you go through the nose.
Oh, okay. Is that what your doctor friend is telling you?
My doctor friend is telling me.
Your little doctor friend.
We do hand gestures. He goes, goes to the nose. So it sounded like I just knew that off the top of my head.
all those medical degrees are really paying off.
They're not for nothing.
I know.
Right back there.
really paying off.
You didn't know you were dealing with a genius. Okay.
I didn't. Sorry. Did you have a surgeon for me or no?
I didn't do a cert. No.
Okay,
I have a
good.
I will. I do want to tell you your music teacher.
Oh, tell me who it is. Yeah, who is it? Who is it? Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I had one and then I changed it because
you're being
quite
nice.
Frankly, Angela. No, I'm being real.
Okay.
I feel like you know what you know.
Yeah.
Okay. You're seasoned musician. Okay.
Sure.
It's not like you don't need someone really teaching you too much, but I think you might need someone to keep you in line. Oh, and I think that person, like to keep you like I'm seeing this woman with a stick.
Yeah.
And I also just want to see your reaction to being bossed around about music.
Yeah.
because you're a music teacher also.
Yeah.
And I just was like, oh,
Does
who
she
would
have a
be
turban
really good...
too? Turban
No.
and a stick? Okay.
No,
Okay.
but it's B. Arthur.
Oh, geez, Louise.
I mean, how are you going to talk back to B. Arthur?
Very
I dare ya.
carefully. Very
I dare
carefully.
ya.
I
But I
very
think she would be really helpful, productive. But I think that and y'all's dynamic would be funny. But I think I would just want to sit and watch someone boss you around and
Natalie
be like, and just because I mean, I could only see your head explode.
She would kill me, and I'd be terrified of her.
Yeah.
And I think I would end up tripping her. Just like I think I would find an opportunity to trip her or something, even though
as long as it's not down any stairs, Angela. Let's not,
Right. I know. I'm just like, sorry,
R.I.P.
My nose is a little runny. Sorry, it's all this tea I'm drinking.
It's so detoxing. But yeah, I thought B. Arthur would be a good music teacher for you.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't choose a music teacher for you. But if I had to choose one, I would definitely choose Melissa McCarthy for you. Because I feel like she would help you bring out the natural riz that you already have.
She would know that I think when I sing, I look wildly unattractive. And I think she's always like joking when she sings. Like,
yes,
oh,
she does that goes for it.
Like she does it.
Yeah, she goes
for
it.
And I think we would have similar vibes.
And it would give you like the confidence to know, like, you don't have to be like trying to be like some opera singer. You could just sing like Natalie, just like the Natalie voice that we want to hear, that we love. And by the way,
we don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Natalie and I were together in Little Rock, a few weeks ago. And Natalie, I had the opportunity to sing a number for some people at a party. And Natalie, I called her up on stage, and first of all, she made a request. She wanted to hear...
I thought you wanted me to do that. I
asked you for a request. I'm just saying you made a request.
I did, and I did it. Yeah.
And the request was, you say...
Let's call the whole thing off.
Let's call the whole thing off. And when we asked her for the request, the whole room went silent, and the record scratched, and the room was silent, and Natalie's face turned beet red. I've never seen you blush like that before.
I told you, I'm shy.
I know. I'd never, ever seen it. I was absolutely shocked. I was dying. But then I called her up to sing with me, and I did the "You Say Either," and Natalie goes, and I say
either.
Yeah, we did the whole thing. It was really fun. And then Natalie even took the third on the last note, like, let's call the whole thing off. And she did the harmony and everything. It was really amazing. I wish there was video, but apparently there is. Okay. Well, oh, wait, something Darren is telling us. Oh, there's a clip of that.
Oh, we're not doing that.
Oh, no, that's people have to pay for that. That will never
We'll
happen.
post clip on the socials, Darren.
Oh, no, Darren.
No,
that's going to need to be on like a Patreon. People have to pay for that. That would be like a cameo. Okay.
No, I haven't even seen it, so I can't even imagine.
No. Anyway, okay, sorry. I got sidetracked.
But I also, you do one. I did your music teacher.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and you just did my, I'm sorry. You just
Melissa
did my.
McCarthy, you're welcome. Yeah.
Okay, I've got you
okay.
for your boss.
Oh, my boss. Okay. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. My work boss. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you're welcome. Because these are like really nice, because I think this would be like a really, and they're both men.
Yeah.
But I think that these are men that respect women and would be really good, like people you could work with and like enhance your career with. Tom Hanks or Barack Obama.
Oh, hey, you know what? Can I get both of those guys as my bosses?
Yeah, they can be both of your bosses.
Yeah.
I think those are people that would make you feel like it's important to feel like you can go talk to your boss.
Yeah.
It's important for you to think you're going to learn from your boss. I think both of these people, one's been the president, one could be the president.
Yeah.
And I think they're just positive energies.
Yeah.
That you can learn something from.
I mean, I think thank you. I mean, I appreciate that. Those are really nice choices for me, for my boss.
I think so.
As we've been sitting here talking, I've been thinking about who would be your boss.
I can't have a real boss anymore.
And here's what I have decided.
But I don't want a real boss anymore.
I know, but here's what I've decided. Listen, because you can't have a real boss anymore.
I can't.
You need to have a boss who just thinks they're your boss, but they're really not your boss, and you know that they're not your boss. So it's that lady. It's Kate. It's Kate McKinnon from Saturday Night Live, the lady who thinks that she was abducted by aliens. That's your boss.
Oh yeah, we love her.
Yeah, yeah. So she could be your boss.
I think I'd be more like her caretaker. But yes,
but that's what I mean. You know how sometimes you have to manage up.
Sure.
So that's who would be your boss. Yeah. Then you wouldn't have any problems with that. Yeah. Now, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay?
Thank you. I think
Yeah.
that I would have a boss. So I have a boss. He's,
Yeah.
Dr. Bruce.
Right.
But I think if what's her name?
Kate McKinnon.
Camferty.
Yeah.
No, I know, but her skit name
I don't remember.
in the abduction. I
Yeah.
think that my problem would be her trying to be a boss and me being like, I'm at Idiot Island
And you'd be
you're
like,
the
you're
mayor.
not the boss of me.
And you're
Yeah.
the mayor.
Right.
And my
Yeah.
problem with authority with people I think that
Well,
are idiots anyway.
I figured she would be
it's a-
easy to boss around, though.
But you know what I think that is?
Mm.
Therapeutic. And
Yeah.
it would also be a good learning experience for me
Yeah.
to, get over myself.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Yeah.
I'll say it right now.
So what do I say? What do I want to say to you about that? You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And
the name of the
you know
game
what?
is
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And you are
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I have another one
Yeah.
for you.
Who do you have?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
for your stylist,
Oh, uh-huh. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I have Angela Lansbury.
Oh, wow. It's so funny that you should say this because
Oh, shit.
I don't know if you know this, but just last week I was watching back-to-back episodes of Murder, She Wrote.
I actually do know
Yes,
this.
I was watching Murder, She Wrote.
And she is someone that
Those midi skirts that she wears just below the knee, the hose.
Your style when you were younger was mixed with Pretty in Pink meets Murder, She Wrote. It's
really
wildly fashionable and impressive. Look, the woman has style. This isn't like it's not like she didn't know how to dress.
I could do worse than Angela Lansbury.
I mean, she loves a vest with a button down and a long denim skirt.
She loves
and you know what? If she just wore shorts,
oh boy,
I wouldn't be able to tell which one's Angela Bingham and which one's Angela Lansbury.
It would just
you know
be
what I'm saying? It'd be like, whoa,
like twinsies.
Interchangeable.
Ooh.
I know.
Wow,
I know.
So what
You're
do you
welcome.
want to? Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks. I didn't choose a personal stylist for you because
that's okay.
You don't need one. You don't need one.
Why? Thank you. Well, it's the cast of The Outsiders.
Yeah, that's true. I did choose for you though a personal chef.
Oh, I got one for you too.
And I figured since you love this guy so much, and since his way of creating food is just so revolutionary and so cool, I chose for you Pee Wee Herman as your personal chef. You're welcome.
I love that. That is so perfect.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Because
thank you.
He has that whole machine.
I love talking to my food. It's like,
yes.
Good morning, Mr. Breakfast. I mean, I love all that.
Exactly. That's what I thought. I was like, she would love this.
I love cereal.
I know.
I do. I love cereal. And I love making a big breakfast and not eating any of it. And that is a real thing.
It's a real thing. I know.
But I love cereal and I love playing with my food. Thank you.
You're welcome. I have a few more for you. And
I have a chef for you.
Who's my chef? Please don't tell me it's not that guy from the restaurant or whatever that is. That guy. Is it that guy?
Wait, what?
Is it that scary guy from that movie?
Oh, from The Menu? No.
The Menu? Okay.
That's a little bit elevated.
Okay. Please tell me that
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to be too swanky.
Is it Chef Boyardee?
No. It's Guy Fieri. And
Natalie, I reject that. I reject Guy Fieri.
I just want to see your face when he's bringing your meals every time and how annoyed you are. But
and how many white tipped hairs are in my food.
But the food is good, I'm sure, and as someone that, worked with him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
On
right.
TV,
I forgot that you worked together.
You would
TV.
not like him.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You did get one. See, that was your big zinger. You got me some Guy Fieri.
That's my one.
Your big zinger. Wow.
That's the one.
All right. I have got a major gift for you right now. You need a different therapist for your anxiety management, than you do for just life management.
Agreed.
But I was thinking that also one of the things that's so great about certain types of therapy is when you do therapy where it's coupled with an activity, so that you don't focus on it so much and you just are doing something, but you're also talking about things, whatever. So I have chosen for you Walter from The Big Lebowski. He is going to be your anxiety / bowling coach. You're welcome.
Sign me up.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, because all he's going to do is be calmer than you are. calmer than you are.
And
the
I'm
whole
going to be like,
time.
and you know what? I think that
Yep.
I would work. I think as an overall life, like he could be my other life coach.
Yeah.
Because I think I would respond well to his harshness. I do
Yes.
respond well.
Right.
And I think like the calmer than you are, like there are certain, I think that would go really well.
Yeah.
I think you would be more of like, you would need the dude. And I'd be better with Walter.
100%.
I need the like
You
call
do.
me on my shit stuff. And
Yeah.
you know,
Yep. Because
you're more go with the flow.
and he's gonna pull out a gun and be like,
He's going to
Natalie,
point it at my face.
yeah.
Which that's happened to me at a teenage party.
What?
So whatever.
Okay, well that I didn't need to know. That really
Oh,
happened
it was
to
like
you?
a parent came home from this party and he got a shotgun out and like pointed at a bunch of kids. And I was like 15 standing there. And I was like, oh, and he was like, yeah. But that's like 80s teenager movies.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, they have to get the script from something.
Dang.
Oh, just relax. I'm sure it wasn't loaded. Just kidding. I think it was. Anyway. Well, you know the one thing you haven't
almost lost you.
I know, almost lost me again. Do you know the other thing you have not mentioned? You've not picked out an esthetician for me.
I had one, but I was afraid to tell you who it was. I
have two for you.
Okay, well, yours is
They're
Mickey
really
Rourke.
nice.
You're welcome.
Mine's Mickey Rourke.
You're welcome.
All right. So that's your other zing. You've like had 80 zingers on
I
this
know,
one.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
No. You know what you are?
What?
Welcome.
No, you're welcome.
No.
Okay.
And thank you. So the esthetician I picked out for you because I am an esthetician.
Yes, you
and
are.
I think
The
these
best
are two people
esthetician
with
in Little
like
Rock.
the best skin I've ever seen is Sade or Michelle Williams.
Oh, boy. I feel like Michelle would be so much more gentle than you with all the devices.
Sade?
No, Michelle.
Oh, I said Sade or Michelle Williams.
I know, but I'm just saying Michelle. I think
with
Sade
me?
would be... I think Sade
can you
might
imagine
be more
like
intense.
her? I think Sade would be like
She might be
during
really
your
good
facial?
at it because she's a smooth operator. Yeah.
That's and her skin is like butter. She's ageless.
I know she is
Michelle
ageless.
Williams is ageless also, even though she's young, but she is like porcelain skin.
But
and
she also,
you love her.
I do love her. Plus, she would be like, "Okay, honey, you look so pretty." Oh,
yeah,
she'd be so
she's
nice,
so sweet. You love it.
Gentle.
Gentle.
Okay.
Anyway, you're welcome.
So, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I've chosen one person. Speaking of your public appearances, which
do I have a doctor or a lawyer yet? Because I have them for you.
Oh, I forgot to do those ones, but you go ahead. You go ahead. Okay, I can choose one for you, but I do have a public relations representative for you.
Oh, good.
And, you know, with all the people who are clamoring to get a piece of you, I just feel like people are just beating down your door. I mean, you're so popular, you know? You need somebody who's really going to be able to keep people at bay and just like put them in their place. And so I just thought, who better than a psychopathic, mass murdering, schizophrenic clown with zero empathy other than the Dark Knight? Heath Ledger. He's your PR rep.
He's my PR rep.
He's going to keep people out of your business. I mean, and scare them
unless
away.
And
maybe kill some people.
He might kill me.
No, he's guarding you. He's protecting you.
He doesn't have one person that he doesn't want to harm. He has no loyalty.
But you don't ever have to meet him.
You just offed me.
I didn't. You're welcome. I didn't off you. You're welcome.
Thank
you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You said you love him. Every time we talk about that guy, you say you love him. And that's why I thought you would like it.
Well, I think that I love the movie. I love the character. Not a real miss. Swinging a miss.
I guess I really botched this one.
No, but I think
I gotta go take a minute.
I think I love where your head's at.
People never
and I really appreciate it. All right.
You're welcome.
No. Thank you. I love where your head is. I just think that he would eventually kill me. You know,
probably.
I don't think it's like a
like
a poisonous snake. There's no loyalty. They don't.
Yeah,
you're
right.
What they gotta do.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
But let me tell. Have we talked about personal trainers? Or...
I want to hear who you have for my personal trainer.
I picked out the same one for both of us.
Oh yeah, I had somebody for our personal trainer too. But who did
Linda
you choose?
Hamilton from Terminator 2.
Oh hell yes! Oh my gosh, she
all
would
day
kick my arse.
I know
she would kick my arse like no one's biz.
But like girl power, kick her arse.
Yeah, you know who I was thinking would be a good personal trainer
and
for
you're
us?
Welcome. Who?
RuPaul.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We could
yes,
incorporate
yes,
so much,
yes.
so much sachet,
Yes.
Shantae into
I
our
want
workouts.
I'm thinking life coach. I'm
Yeah,
thinking personal
all of
trainer.
it.
I'm thinking stylist. I'm
Yeah.
thinking all of it.
You better work,
Yes.
right? She's gonna be like, you
Good
better
one.
work. Now, I also at one point thought that maybe Mr. Bean in Love Actually was going to be involved in all this, but I decided that he didn't need to be any of our
You know,
personal
I grew up
trainers or any.
loving Mr. Bean.
Me too.
The show. I loved Mr. Bean.
Me too. Oh my
I
gosh. I did
absolutely
not know
did.
that. I didn't. That was
Yeah.
something I didn't know we had that in common. I loved
I
Mr. Bean.
constantly learn things
Oh,
from you and things
gosh.
that we share.
One mind, one
Mhm.
beautiful, wonderful
Mhm.
mind. All right. Did you have
all
a
right.
doctor and a lawyer for me? Is that what
I
you said?
have-
I don't
I
have them
do.
for you, but tell me who you got.
Well, I'm gonna make that our pit stop.
Okay.
it's
Since you're on the spot for your pit
just
stop.
me.
I have
And
one
I
more
don't-
person.
Okay.
I have
what?
one more person. This person actually auditioned to be your chauffeur, but I was like, you can't. They didn't get the job.
Oh
and,
dear.
And you're welcome.
Okay.
Because it was Toonces, the driving cat.
Oh,
We all
thank
know.
you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Toonces would have double killed me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Highly allergic,
Yeah,
and he would have
yep.
driven me off a cliff.
I know. You're welcome.
But
You're
I do
welcome.
love. Thank you. I do love Toonces, though.
Toonces.
I mean, I can't watch enough Toonces sketches on SNL.
I know.
Toonces is the driving cat.
Yeah,
listener.
Everybody. If you don't know who Toonces is, I don't know if you should be listening to this podcast.
I mean,
thanks for staying along for so long, everybody. You're welcome. Jeez Louise. Goofballs. Such a goofball.
Well, let's take a pit stop.
Okay. Okay.
For this
get
pit
yelled
stop,
at by Darren again for forgetting to do that.
The reason this is connected to a pit stop is because of who I chose as your lawyer.
Oh, okay.
Based on a lot of the movies this person has been in.
Brad Pitt.
But no.
Oh, okay.
Hi. Yeah.
I mean, that would
basic
be like
much.
Captain Obvious.
Yeah. Basic much. Okay. I'll be the next basic thing and tell you it's Morgan Freeman.
Oh, hell yes.
Because of his role in Driving Miss Daisy and Seven, I was like, I would want him to be my lawyer.
Oh, forever. Morgan Freeman forever.
What jury isn't going to listen to him and one, melt, and two, be like, that's the truth.
Yeah. She's not
She's
guilty.
Innocent.
Yep.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's the segue for our, right? That's kind of like a little bit of a connection with the podcast.
Yes.
I mean, with the pit stop. And then your doctor, and I researched this one.
Okay.
There's thought in this.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I mean,
Is it Donny Osmond? Who is it?
I'm sweet as hell. And did you want it to be Donny Osmond?
No, I just wanted to see who it was. Jimmy? Marie?
No, Hedy
None
Lamarr.
of the Osmonds.
Hedy Lamarr. She's a brilliant inventor.
I do know that.
Yeah. And she was an actress. And I think that you could have lots to talk about while she's taking your blood pressure and listening to your heart with the stethoscope.
Hedy Lamarr. You know, she's
so smart.
She is so smart. She helped basically invent the internet.
Yeah.
Right? Because she developed
I'd want her as my doctor.
Something during the war to like intercept some radar thing or intercepting things or something. You can see that she's way smarter than me because I don't even know what she invented. But she
I would
was a
trust
brainiac.
my medical information with her. And
yes.
as we've all had interesting, my father's a doctor, my husband's a doctor, but there have been very complicated relationships with doctors in my life.
Right.
So I would want a female doctor.
Yes.
And I'd want Hedy Lamarr. I mean, if she could, she seems really smart.
She was very smart.
We could talk about movies too, which also calms me down.
That would be amazing. Yeah.
Right?
So is this my doctor or your doctor?
Maybe mine.
Okay.
But you can use her too. We can we can both go to the same doctor. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Oh my gosh, that's so great. Well, this has just been a fun little chat. I mean, we could just do this all day. I feel like man, we did our research, but we also we've riffed a lot because why?
Riffed.
Because why not? Because when you got it, you what? You got
You
it.
got it.
You got it.
You got
Now,
it.
I mean, this podcast, I understand that it's just for entertainment purposes. Okay. We sometimes review movies. We sometimes talk about celebrities. I am no Siskel. You are no Ebert, right? But
I know nothing.
we know our
We are the
celebs.
encyclopedias of useless information.
Exactly.
That's who we are.
And I mean, I've got so many other people on my list that could do things. I mean,
Oh,
for
I forgot
example,
to tell you your acting coach.
Oh, who's my acting coach?
Betty Davis and Jessica Lange.
Oh, hell yes. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Money.
Yeah,
Money.
Yeah. I think your acting coach is going to be Crispin Glover. Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
All right. Well,
I don't know what Tony Soprano is going to do, but he's going to do something in your world too, but I'm not really sure what that's going to be yet. Maybe just your personal hitman.
No, I think he's
you don't really need a hitman.
I think he'd be like, I don't know. These are like life's.
He could be your chauffeur.
He's my yard guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Scott.
You're welcome.
Scott just came up with that.
Good one, Scott.
Good one, Scott. You're welcome.
All right. Well, we could do this all day. Everybody listening,
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us and listening to this ridiculous podcast. And who would you have as people in your life? We would like to know. Please chime in on our social media, make some comments on our YouTube channel, write a review for us, and tell us what you want to see on Put Your Books Down.
We want more of you.
We want you so. I am just so impressed with all the people that I met that listen to this podcast. I just love you all.
It was just so gracious.
I know. It's just so adorable.
Grateful.
I know. I love it.
So
I
nice.
love it.
Okay, well, take a deep breath.
Yeah.
And I want you to think good thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to also thank you for all of my amazing choices for my life people that you chose for me.
You're welcome.
Ish. Very much ish. And I want to say to you, namaste with fabulous hair by Jennifer Aniston. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Oh, that's beautiful. And to you, Natalie, I say namaste, roll in a strike, and staying calmer than you are. You're welcome.
Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. Okay.
Let's roll.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
I don't know.
Now, isn't that better? Thanks for listening. Feel free to leave us a review and be sure to subscribe wherever you get your shows. Put Your Books Down is produced by ClantonCreative.com.